Why did they look so off? I peeked through the window and saw loads of jewelry, all gold and gems, shining bright as Mom opened the chest.
Well, well, looks like we've hit the jackpot this time.
What in the world were they doing with all that bling? I barged right in. Sam, you're home. How was work today? What is that?
Oh, just an antique we stumbled upon today. It was a real hassle to convince the previous owner to part with it. Looks pretty valuable, doesn't it?
Maybe I'm overthinking this. Worn out from work? Hello, I am Sam, 20 years old, a trainee police officer from Chicago. And this is my family. We were never rolling in dough. Dad used to drive for some rich folks, but got canned for some reason. There were rumors that he'd stolen money, but I wasn't buying those tall tales. Life was tough for a while, but things looked up when my parents started bringing home all these priceless antiques and selling them for a fortune. Even Rose, my kid sister, got in on the action. From the outside, we seemed like a happy family again. But unlike them, I dreamt of becoming a cop. My parents, not so much.
Why'd you hide your police academy application from us, Sam? No, it can't be the police academy.
But I really want to be a cop. The answer is no. We're not discussing this again, sweetheart. And with that angelic smile, my mom tossed my acceptance letter into the blazing fireplace. But I didn't give up. I hustled like crazy, folding pizza boxes, cleaning up junkyards, mowing lawns, all to pay my way through the police academy. A real cop never quits chasing justice. Then, one night as I slept peacefully, I got an email about a theft case that needed urgent attention. Among the evidence was a photo of an antique that caught my eye. It was the exact chest my parents had brought home? Right then, a loud noise came from the backyard. I freaked out running to the backyard and seeing these masked figures in black digging up our yard. Scattered all around were rare, gleaming antiques. Why were they here? It seemed like the burglars planned to cart them off. Time to find out who these jerks were. Freeze! Police! One of the remaining two lunges at me. I grab his shovel, yank it hard, and he face plants. The last one thinking of running? No way. Stop, Sam! You might hurt Rose! Huh? Was that my mom's voice? Dad? Mom? Rose? Can someone please explain what's going on? See? I told you to be gentle, not to wake her up. Seriously? These are precious antiques being stolen, and you're all digging around at night looking like this?
Listen, Sam, this might be hard to swallow, but we stole them.
What?
I know. Just please, let's not blow this out of proportion.
How could you do this to me? I'm a cop, you know.
That's exactly why we never wanted you to become a cop. You'll never understand. We did it all for the family.
But this was a crime. I couldn't betray my principles. No matter how much they pleaded, I decided to anonymously return all the antiques to the police station. It was the best I could do. The next morning, I was gearing up for work as usual. Dad chilling with his book on the sofa, Mom whipping up breakfast in the kitchen, and Rose munching on her cereal. It was as if last night's madness was just a bad dream. We slowly started chatting again, and my parents promised they'd never swipe stuff again. I even suggested we all start doing some volunteer work together. Their goodwill eased my mind, and I decided to let bygones be bygones. After all, we're still family. Then one day, just as I stepped out of the supermarket...
Thief! Stop him!
I didn't hesitate, chased the crook down and floored him before he even knew what hit him.
Wow, impressive.
Oh, it's you? No biggie, just a little action.
Hey, don't rush off. At least let me thank you.
I told you, it's all good.
Oh, please.
All right, fine. Here's the deal. I forgot to buy flour earlier. Mom's gonna hang me if I don't bring home the ingredients for her cookies. Can you grab it for me? Here's the cash.
Nope, my treat. 5 seconds.
And of course, I bailed instantly. That handsome guy? It's Jake, 2 years my junior, a schoolmate of Rose. Rumor has it his family's loaded, flying to school in their private jet. Rose has a massive crush on him. Jake's been over to our place a few times, super cozy with my parents, almost like their assistant. He often brings them gifts and has long chats in private. And the weirder part is...
Sam, bought you coffee. Have a great day. Sam, if I had to find something as beautiful as this flower, it'd only be you.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't notice him hitting on me. But my sister seems really into Jake, and let's just say I'm not into younger guys. Jake didn't back down, though. One day after my shift, I was blasted by the singing outside the precinct. Jake was there belting out a tune. Gosh, my colleagues and even my boss were staring. Someone save me.
Sam, stop ignoring me.
Nuh-uh, not here, Jake. Please pretend you don't know me.
I can't dodge this anymore. Today, right here, let's be real. I like you. Will you be my girlfriend?
You want the truth? I don't dig guys who aren't even done with puberty, running around pulling stunts like this. Specifically, I don't like you. There's no chance for us. Clear enough? Now go home and finish your essay. I might have been a bit harsh, but better than giving false hope, right? Jake still came around after that, seemingly getting closer to my parents.
Are you guys all set? Yes, we can start today. We need to make the most of our time.
What were they up to sounding so shady? The memory of discovering my family as thieves flashed back vividly. I couldn't let them slip back into old habits. I stealthily followed Jake and my parents as they left the house. They crossed the street and suddenly ducked into an alley. Afraid of losing them, I hurried after them, and then... Am I still alive? Oh no, Jake! Jake was seriously injured after saving me from that crash. And my parents? I couldn't find them anywhere afterward. Where are my parents?
You really know how to break a guy's heart. Shouldn't your first question be, "Oh, Jake, thank you so much for saving my life"?
Yeah, thanks. But seriously, Jake, where are my parents? Why were you with them?
All right, you win. They needed me to handle some paperwork at the bank because I know someone there. That's all.
I was still skeptical, but Jake did save my life. He didn't seem like a bad guy. I decided to come clean with Jake about my suspicions regarding my parents, about the time I discovered them stealing the antique chest. Jake comforted me, saying I could relax, but the mysterious actions of my parents left me unable to shake off my doubts. Then the fateful day arrived. My parents said they'd take Rose to a friend's birthday party and then hang out at the park before coming home. How could I sit still? My trust in them had vanished. I sneakily slipped a GPS tracker I'd borrowed from the precinct into Mom's purse while giving her a goodbye hug. As soon as they were out of sight, I followed them immediately. Good Lord, were they planning to rob a bank now? I knew it. All their niceties were just a facade to deceive me. They've been plotting this all along. Stop now while you can. Mom, Dad!
Sam, how did you?
I warned you both, but you didn't listen. What drove you to desperately commit crimes like this?
I've told you. Everything we've done was out of love for you kids.
What kind of love leads you to burn my dreams and even ruin Rose's future? She was only 14. Enough, Sam. Without stealing, we'd have starved to death long ago. You only care about yourself and your silly dreams. How dare you try to stop us? They refused their last chance. I immediately chased after them, calling the cops in the process. Their car zipped through turns, but I never gave up. And soon my squad was there backing me up. Just as we were closing in on the highway, a stream of oil spilled onto the road. The police cars skidded and crashed into each other. They were using the chaos to escape. A loud explosion sounded, and a thick smoke blurred our view, disorienting us. Damn it, where were they? Just then, a helicopter landed in front of us. There stood my parents and Rose, with Jake, on the helicopter ready to whisk my parents away. Stop right there! Get off the plane and put your hands up! Contrary to what I expected, after my parents and Rose got on, Jake quickly jumped off the plane and slammed the door shut.
Hey Sam, relax! You've caught them now!
My parents and Rose faced the consequences for their past crimes. As heart-wrenching as it was, I knew I did the right thing. Jake later explained everything to me. He had no idea about the bank heist plan until our talk in the hospital, when he started realizing he was being manipulated by my parents.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you, Sam. I thought becoming their accomplice and gaining their trust was the best way to catch them. And I thought it might be a way to impress you. What do you think? I'd make a good undercover cop, wouldn't I?
Not at all.
Then how about being your boyfriend?
Even less likely.